In today's show, I'm going to go over the reasons why I don't like Solana, and I don't think it's a very good investment anytime currently or in the future. Hello, everyone, and welcome to OG Crypto and NFTs. My name is Troy, and every day, Monday through Saturday, we go over the latest news in digital assets as well as NFTs. But before we start, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this channel, which is brand new. I want to get the viewership up. I'm working hard on it, so do that for me, that one little thing. If you like the content today, hit that like button. I would appreciate that as well. Let's jump into the content. This is an article from Business to Community. It happened a few days ago. This is August 5th, but I think that the news is now making its round. And again, it's on Solana. So let's go back to the reasons why a lot of developers don't want to touch Solana. And it's because it keeps going down. Their system has gone down. I know one of the reasons why was that there was an NFT mint going on, a bunch of bots hit it and took the whole system down. Developers had to take so much time to figure out what these issues they keep running in. So they keep taking the system down 24 hours. Now, with that being said, if you're a developer, how are you developing if it keeps having issues? You don't. You just move on to a more stable and reliable network than Solana. Whoa, let's talk about a few real issues that are happening now. And this is what I've said. I feel this is a VC cesspool that is running this whole thing, right? Here's Ian Mack inflates Solana TVL to create 11 fake developer personas. A year ago, a guy rolls up, he pulls together, one after the next fake developer accounts, and then just shows a ton of his Solana over and over and over again on all 11 of those counts. So it makes the TVL look so much more, billions and billions more than it should have been. And what does that mean? That means that it just inflates the price. People and influencers keep pointing to it as reasons why you should be FOMOing into Solana. And Solana went all the way up to $240 and then came crashing down pretty much with the rest of the crypto market. So it's not done anything significantly different. The issue, though, is that other cryptocurrencies aren't going down all the time and they're not being propped up by VCs. They're also, besides this, which this guy should be, going to jail for fraud, right? Because he caused investors to FOMO into it. And there was nothing that Solana knew about this. They couldn't figure it out themselves. These developers that are on there, that it could be fake total value locked. I don't get it. I don't understand it, why they couldn't. But again, if they knew it, maybe they didn't care because it made them look better and they can dump more coins onto retail. I'm just not happy about this. This new issue that keeps coming out every single month on Solana. If you guys feel any different, you give me a reason below and in the comments why you think that Solana is there. And please, please do not tell me the reason why that you're investing in an L1 worth billions of dollars is because of animal picture NFTs. That is not the future. It's not sustainable. There's so many more better networks out there that are building NFTs that you don't have to deal with Solana. Now, a lot of you are going to say, well, Ethereum transaction fees are much higher than Solana. Guess what? There are at least 30 or 40 more different marketplaces with other different networks that are going to be cheaper than Ethereum and Solana. So keep that in mind before you use that reasoning behind it. I don't know. I think VCs are propping up this coin right now, and they're going to continue to prop it up, and it's not showing that it has any real world application to it except for a pump and dump that I just saw in the last 12 months. I feel, this is not financial advice, and this is just my opinion, but I think this is a pump and dump coin that a lot of VCs made a lot of money on. Next article. Anonymous user sends ETH from Tornado Cash to prominent figures following sanctions. Guys, this is the biggest joke of all time. I mean, think about it. The U.S. Treasury came out yesterday and said, hey, any U.S. citizens using Tornado Cash can be prosecuted up to 30 years in jail. Well, why don't we just go ahead and spend a few bucks going into the Tornado Cash and it mixes everyone's, all the different wallets money, and then you just spit it out to a destination. Well, let's just destinate it to celebrities. Let's destinate it to the president of the United States, right? It's just not smart. It is a decentralized platform that a centralized country is telling its citizens not to use. It makes no sense. And in fact, if Tornado Cash went down, at least their ticker, their symbol went down, or wouldn't you be jumping on it the second that it actually went down in price? Because more people are using it. It's one of those additives, that the more you talk about it, even in a negative light, the more people are curious and they're going to figure it out. And now, knowing that Tornado Cash can actually mix funds up and hide funds from who owns it, who owns what, is now becoming more and more popular just because the US Treasury comes out and says it. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it, but are you going to say, hey, these prominent, these celebrities, did they pull their wallet up in the beginning of the front of this, and they got cash or fiat or coins on the back end of this, and so they should be going to jail? No, because you can just send it to anyone you want to. Again, joke. Next, very interesting here. Iran makes its first import order using cryptocurrency. Report says, guys, everyone needs to be on top of this. They need to understand they're circumventing U.S. sanctions, and the way to do it is through crypto. I don't get what the U.S. is doing at this point. We're pushing, a lot of countries away from us. For the first time with Russia, when we did all the sanctions on Russia, the ruble was just crumbling. It was going to hell in a handbasket. And now what? All those countries, Russia demanded that everything, all the oil that they were exporting was going to be paid in rubles. Guess what happened? The rubles and their economy is now bounced back, and it's stronger because we went ahead and sanctioned them, and they rebelled to use the dollar. And now the dollar's world currency, status is now beginning to crack. China doesn't want to use it when they're buying oil from the Saudis. Look at Iran. Now they're using it as cryptocurrency. They're just converting it. Their money, and they're converting to cryptocurrency, and they'll just transact with everybody else. This was not thought through from the current administration, and now we're seeing more and more people and countries make big choices and going through crypto. And next article, the Weeknd went on NFT shopping spree, and the internet has thoughts. This is very interesting. He rolled out of bed yesterday, and he decided to buy 47. I'll say the NFTs from one different company. It's called FV or VUG Render. Go ahead and I don't know if I say the F word on YouTube, I'll get thrown out, but it's fuck render. That's exactly what it is. And it's like futuristic art, which is really cool. I've been looking at buying a piece myself, but they've been hovering a little high for me. But now he bought 47 pieces yesterday. Boom, dude, I'm not being able to buy one for a while. And now the popularity of this guy buying it to what people are FOMOing into it, very smart. Now, I like the idea of NFTs. In fact, I love the idea of NFTs, but community NFTs mean something different than, let's say, real world application NFTs. What do I mean by real application NFTs? Look at Ripple and the XRP ledger. What they did on the ledger in Colombia was put a land deed on it. Now they're putting 100,000 land deeds. That's real world application. It's not community. This is game-changing application, but I like what the Weeknd did here. He's promoting NFTs and more adoption to it. Guys, follow this guy. Follow the Weeknd. I like that he's an NFT maxi now with 47. I think that's it for today. I know there's another article out there. I know Tom Ebers, a congressman, decided he just announced on Twitter that he had sent an email over to the Fed, asking the Fed many questions about crypto, including, does the Fed own crypto? Which cryptos have the Fed owned? Have they sold crypto? And he has not, that was in June, he's not got a response back. And now it seems a little weird. He sent it directly to the Fed Chairman Powell, that email, and he has got no response. And I know he's chomping at the bit that if the House and Congress turns from Democrat to Republican, he's going to get answers. He's going to get a lot of answers out there from a lot of different committees and a lot of different high-ranking people out there. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that happens. What crypto does the Fed own? That's kind of interesting. You got to think that he knew something. He had some insider information saying he knew it. He just wanted them to come out and tell you about it. So very, very interesting. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I know I kind of went on a rant there. If you do have any opinions on Solana, please leave them in the comments. I'm more than happy to kind of debate them with you or agree with you or understand what you guys are talking about. And maybe you can change my mind. Can you? We'll find out. Take care.